actually on? Is this thing actually on? Ah, yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, good evening, everybody. Guten Abend, bonsoir, kalispera, buenos tardes, dobry večer, and welcome to the 6th edition of PlushieCon in this holy halls. Before we get started, I have to say something about some first things first. The first row of this audience here is blocked because of security reasons or safety reasons. It would be great if all from the second row could move one behind, so the photographers could form a queue down here, could walk through the second row, and could walk up there. So we have a one-way system. Everyone can take the photos. No one is in danger, no one is in any trouble. That would be very kind of you. Thank you so much. Thank you ever so much. I really appreciate it. I have to apologize for the delay. You see, we have a lot of plushies once again, and once again, just as 3 years ago, I myself don't have any idea how many plushies there are. Well, let's surprise us. Let's surprise us. Let's press the button. And you see nothing. Well, if that isn't a number, after all those years, 631 plushies. I reckon there are some people who think of record breaking. Maybe some still remember the 800 plushies from last time. Well, at the 800 plushies from last time, we are 130 from one single owner. Bringing 130 plushies from the Netherlands to Ludwigsburg sure is a logistical effort. A logistical effort one would not take every day and not every time again. So if you consider that and add them in your mind, we are almost at the number of last time. It's not that much few. And we have very big plushies again, we have very small plushies. But first of all, I have to thank you that you are here with us. You know, you also could have been in the pub. The pub also has a plushie. You know the Towers pub of Ludwigsburg, the famous Towers pub? Well, maybe you've seen it before. It's their mascot. It's not here with us today. Yes, thank you. This picture was taken 2 days ago in the pub. It's a mascot that was gifted to the pub by Auri in 2017, I think. Yes, that's a really nice plushie that we don't have here, unfortunately. But of course, yes, it's there where it belongs, inside the pub. Well, there's some other thing I want to show you. It's late in the evening, right? So maybe some people get hungry. If you get hungry, sometimes there helps food. This have to be the most unusual plushies that I've ever seen. Let's bring in the cage. I've never seen those plushies before in my life. When they were suggested to me a few weeks ago for registration at PlushieCon here, I first rejected them because I said, I don't see what they do have to do with my little pony. Let's see what we have inside here. It's a balloon. What do we have inside here? A tasty burger. A tasty burger. Where's front? Where's back? Here is front, here is back. I will show them to you on this table. So let's switch a bit here. We have something new this year. We have a camera. So here we are. Isn't it a tasty burger? Mouth-watering, getting something nice to eat. Or something like that. Yeah, even more to come. Well, I said I did not know what it has to do with My Little Pony, but I know who can tell you. Muffin Carton in the audience, please come to me on the stage. She's coming right here. She's coming right here. So this is your microphone. Please tell us a bit about these plushies.
Yes. Hello, everybody. So I don't know, who of you know Flufflepuff? And I bet, I hope you all know the episode where Flufflepuff brings home the foodies. And these are actually the foodies. They are made by Violet Rose and by Baraka. I don't know if some is here. Violet Rose is here. Do you want to come here? She's coming.
She's coming, yes. Why, until she's here to tell us a bit more about these really unusual plushies, yes. Why don't we watch this episode?
Yeah,
why don't we watch
we
this,
to show you,
the appropriate episodes?
Everybody who don't know the episode of Flufflepuff, we're going to show it real quick.
It has no audio here, but there's not much to hear anyway.
So this was the Flufflepuff episode. Yes, and as I said, Violet Rose is here, who made a few of them, and maybe she can tell you something a little bit more about some squeaky inside.
Let's see if I can find it. Oh,
Here we go.
Here.
Give it a cam. So, and what happened?
the most dangerous piece of information that I have ever discovered in my life is that you can get squeakers in bulk off Wish for under €10. I have somewhere close to 60 of them. These are the leftovers. Is there anything else in particular that...
Were they difficult? I make an interview. Violet Rose, were these plushies more difficult to make than any, a pony OC or something?
I certainly found them more interesting to make. Unlike with... I usually buy a lot of pony base patterns and then modify them to the way I like. These, I mostly... I did the taco, the burger, and the corn. Of course, the camera would help. These two and the burger. I did most of these patterns on the computer without testing them. I just designed them mathematically as they should be. However, I'm a little bit out of practice, which is why the burger came out the tiniest bit square. And the corn actually came out a little bit fatter than I had calculated for, but I figured it was okay. Yes, fat corn is great.
Yeah, so these are my foodie plushies. They were actually a birthday present from my friends to my 30th birthday. And I always said, I have one OC plush of my OC, but I really love all pony plushes, but I also said, when I do want to have plushes, I want to have the foodies from Flufflepuff. So as you have seen in the little movie, there are some few left, like the ice cream and the lasagna. I hope in the next few years they will also be available or will be there. Oh, I see something.
Right, thank you for the explanation. Just a little moment, please. Why don't the both of you go into the light? Go,
Sure,
where you have some
sure.
more light.
So we're not waiting.
I think Maria has something to say.
Yes, happy birthday. I'm going to warn you, I had to take exceptional creative liberties with this one because I was told you are afraid of spiders. As am I.
It's the ice cream.
See? It doesn't say that PlushieCon isn't full of surprises.
It also squeaks. I'm gonna show it to the camera really quick.
Yes, of course. That's really cute.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, whoever brought this idea. Thank you. Yeah. So, these are my exceptional MLP plushies. I would like to encourage you all to make some fun stuff and just enjoy PlushieCon right now. And now I'm gonna leave the stage to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Muffin. Thank you, Violet Rose. Violet, do you have any other plushies you want to show us? Any more special plushies right now? You're right.
My most recently completed plushie is, I believe, over on the stage in the Fluttershy section. Let me see if I can...
See if we can reach it. Meanwhile, I try to put it in.
Is that one? Is that one right there? You know, the Fluttershy and the pile of other Fluttershies.
I leave this to you. Which one?
It is the one with the what's it called? Eyeliner, eyeshadow.
That's a massive eyeshadow. That's a massive eyeshadow. I can't get safely up there, can I?
I'll leave it to the expert.
Yeah, this one.
Yes.
This one, right? Yes. The most recent plushie. Just to show for the audience, I will just go to the camera. Yeah, and you're here as a vendor, right?
Huh?
You're here as a vendor. Yes, your ticket says so.
Yes.
Your ticket says so. So, if you want, you can visit her table. You can visit her booth tomorrow. Well, I think for today you're off duty.
Yes.
Right? Yes.
I'm happy to chat plushies with anybody, but I am officially off duty.
That's very nice. That's very nice. All right, here is my camera. Here it is. Here it is. Look at this eyes. Look at this eyes. Look at this eyes. Do you remember this Fluttershy from the boutique?
These are possibly the most technically complicated eyes I have ever executed. They use a combination of applique, embroidery, and with 3D eyelashes here. You can see these actually. It is a process in which I layered heat transfer vinyl, which is a very interesting material. You can get all kinds of special effects with it. It comes in glitter, it comes in this kind of chameleon sheen, it comes in all kinds of crazy effects. You can make it look like foil, gold leaf, and it's wonderful. The problem is it can be a little bit finicky to work with and a little bit fragile, which I did not realize before I started. So now I am terrified to touch her eyes.
No, so it's better to get her back to the queue, right?
As long as their eyes aren't touched, she'll be fine.
Okay. I will try to take care of that.
Okay.
I will try to take care of that. Just to bring her back. Let's just switch to our picture back again. Right, there we are. Just to hurry up. Where has she been here? Right here. So, thank you, Violet Rose, for being with us. Yes, and I think we'll see each other tomorrow.
Thank you.
Violet Rose. So some people always wonder about the biggest and the smallest plushies. But because I see it right now, for those who came in later, we have a little request. If it would be possible, it would be very nice to keep the second row free, so the photographers can pass right through. Photographers have free access to the second row. First row is blocked for security reasons. And everyone's fine to sit from the third row on. So everyone should have a good time. It should be fine here. So let's see, what do we have here under this little surprise blanket? Oh, more plushies. More unusual plushies. Who knows my little pony? How little do you think a pony can be? Well, I'll first do a little walk across the stage. See something? See something up there? only a green spot, right? Only a green spot. So this has to be the smallest plushie we have in here tonight. Unfortunately, I don't have a meter for comparison. I can show it to you in a meter. But yes, I come run for a photo. I come run for the photographers. So that everyone can see it. We will switch to our fancy camera again. And there she is. My little pony. Small pony. Small. Okay. But we don't only have little ponies, we also have a big pony as well. In fact, I guess she's so big I can't carry her alone. Just get off with this. Hey, Rising, do you think we can carry her? Okay, so let's try. Let's try how. Yep. I won't show her. Okay, of course the hat. Of course the hat, but the hat is not important. It's about the plushie, not about the hat. Was it? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I got back my fancy hat. Yeah, right. But as I said, it's not about the hat. That's nonsense. That's bare nonsense. It's about the plushie. She is, in fact, so huge and so heavy because of her size that even with two people, we have some trouble carrying her around. So, let's get back. Yeah, let's put her back here. Right. So, I have another project I want to introduce to you. Let's look at the mascots. Let's look at Canni Soda. You know Canni Soda? Do you like Canni Soda plushies? Oh. Let's look at this special Canni Soda. Well, you might wonder what's so special about it. It's just a Canni Soda plushie, like 199 else. They were made in a series of 200 plushies, I think, as far as I know. I don't show her on the camera right now, because you soon will see some pictures of her. Well, you can get this plushie in the auction tomorrow. Oh, what's this? One small little tiny plushie in the auction, big deal. Ah, no, not at all. Not at all. Let me introduce to you a little project, a little phantom project. It's made by Yulvin, hope I pronounced this right. This little Canni has traveled all across Europe. So, yes, that's it. Here you see her, here you see her, and you see something, you see a travel diary. What's a travel diary? A travel diary is, as the name says, a diary that's made during travel. The phantom project of this little Canni traveling was, she started her journey in Belgium, traveled to various places across Europe. She collected some souvenirs, she collected diary entries. This diary, plus a bag of souvenirs, plus this license plate, will be in the auction by tomorrow. Let's have just some glimpses. This is the first page. You see the first page here of the diary. You see a map. Here. These are some pages. This was in Vienna, I think. Here. So, if you win this Canni and her souvenirs, her travel diary tomorrow in the auction, in the charity auction, I guess you can sing. This little pony traveled Leipzig, this little pony was in Wien, this little pony in Ludwigsburg, and this little pony saw it all, or something like that. I hope I didn't scare everyone out of the room right now. Sorry for my singing. I know I'm not the best singer in the world, but I just wanted to show you this item, this plushie. Even just a regular plushie, like many other plushies. You see, here's your twin sister. She has a twin sister. Not just one, there are more twin sisters, but only this one is present right now. Even an industrial serial plushie can become something special and can become the star of its very own project. So there's always something interesting to see. So, next up, we have something even more for the auction. Auction's always interesting. Let's just see, where did I put it? It's a bit difficult, it's a bit tricky. Here. Here, we also got a rarity plushie, even another plushie for the auction tomorrow. Putting on the gloves is not too easy, but you only touch the plushies with gloves, of course. Right, here we have it. This rarity plushie was donated by the lovely Spambot Piardo, who performed at the opening ceremony. Those of you who saw the opening ceremony may have witnessed the performance by Piardo, by Spambot. She uses both nicknames, as I see here. Is known by both nicknames. She has had a performance and donated this awesome, this gorgeous rarity plushie. You can see here in the auction tomorrow, the charity auction. So save some money. Don't spend all your money in the pub tonight. You're not doing that anyway. You're not spending all your money in the pub tonight, because else you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't still be here. That's the nice thing. That's the thing I value most. I just put her on the cam. once again. Oops. Here she is, looking you right in the eye. Looking you right in the eye. That's some nice plushie. Switching back here. There we go. Oh, we earlier had the food plushies, the foodie plushies. But there's another very, very rare kind of a plushie that we got today. A plushie that is called Boxy. It's a square plushie. I wonder where it is. I wonder where this plushie is now. Where is this, the brown box-shaped plushie? Yes, a brown box. Basically a brown box. It is such an uncommon plushie. Here. There we have it. There we have it. What do you say now? And it's really soft. I bet it would make a good cushion. Yeah. Most uncommon plushies always come to us. Always come to us. We have them all. We turn it upside down. We turn the plushie upside down. Yeah. This is Boxy. This is Boxy, the little box plushie. Oh. I see the Swiss bands make a good opportunity to carry the plushie around. So, what else do we have? What else do we have? Where has it been? Where has it been? I'm looking for another plushie. We use a lot of computer techniques today. Well, who says that plushies and computer technology cannot be combined? There was some plushie with a diskette. A plushie holding a computer diskette. Where has that been? That was the IBM plushie? Here, right before, and it was right there in front of me. Yeah. Why not having a plushie with a computer diskette? Why not? Do some of you still even know computer diskettes? I bet the new generation, the younger generation, doesn't even remember computer diskettes. But these things were used to store data for computers before SD cards and USB drives were invented. Right, coming around. I see it here. For those of you in the distance, want a closer look? We can arrange for that. And have you here, holding a diskette. So, right. There was another technology plushie I wanted to show to you. I just wonder where it is. It was a rainbow dash. Many of you say rainbow dashes are nothing special. Rainbow dashes, we have seen them thousands of times. We have seen them thousands of times in the past. Well, I guess not this one. It was a rainbow dash that has a USB cable on it. Yep. I'm just looking where she is. Ja, genau. So, interesting plushie with a USB cable. This USB cable is not there for nothing. Does any one of you happen to have a power bank in their pocket? A power bank that I could use? Okay. You're the man of the hour. Please come to the stage. Power bank is always good. So, here we are. It's a bit dark here in this corner. It's a bit dark, right? The pictures aren't so bright here. So let's see what happens if we connect this USB to some power. Let's see what happens. Wrong again. Wrong way, USB. Now, if that isn't some exotic kind of plushie. Technology combined with cuteness, combined with My Little Pony. Oh, this thing is heavy. Ah, yeah. I see the photographers. I see the photographers still working. Hard at work. Thank you. So, thank you for your donation. Let's just bring it back. So, right there you go. Right there you go. So, let's see, what else do we have? What else do we have? In my cards? Here. Here. I just have to have a little look. Just have to have a look. Ah, yes. Heckel ponies. Heckel ponies is the German name. I think we have some ponies that are made not in the usual minky or felt technology, but they were, what is it? Knitted, I think. My English is not perfect. I'm not a native English speaker, but I try. Let's see if we find some of the knitted ponies made in another technology than the usual technology. Haben wir die Heckel-Ponies geguckt? Diese Heckel? Is it on? No. By the way, yes. Ah, yes, they're awesome. By the way, the guy you see up running here, this is the setup artist. The colorful picture you see here, it was made by him. It is his creation. When we get into plushies and just have the plushies on stage, they are just a colorful heap of plush, nothing more. A colorful and chaotic heap of plush. Arranging them all by color, having the eye for it, is some artistic value. I don't have that artistic value. I'm not an artist at all when it comes to sorting plushies by color. But Meconium, the guy who's running here, he does. Oh, if you like his work, if you like what he did, well, you can let him hear it. Meconium, our plushie artist. Noch nicht, ich zeig's auch mal der Kamera. Ich zeig's euch mal der Kamera, aber kann ruhig jeder wissen. Ja, passt. Right. And here we are. You see this technology, the plushies were made in. Oh. Plushies, is it different? Kind. Oh, thank you for the light, by the way. Thank you for the light. It was not meant to be as criticizing, but it was just a matter of fact. It was just a matter of fact, but I appreciate it very much. Thank you so much. Ja, danke. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Some other plushie I've seen. Some other plushie I've seen earlier. Well, if you're out there eating and drinking something, well, it's only natural that sometimes you have to go to a certain place. Yeah, only natural. I just wonder where she has been. Dear ponies, I present to you the great and powerful Dixie. I have first seen it on Twitter some weeks ago. Yes, it sure is uncommon. And yeah, Dixie, I don't know how it is in other countries, but yeah, in Germany, Dixie is a well-known brand. It's a synonym for mobile toilets that you can rent for festivals, that you can rent for construction sites, and so on. I don't know if it's called the same in other European countries or in other countries around the world, but here it is this synonym. Just for the upper ranks, we have, as usual, the camera. There she is. There she is. It's a bit of a controversial plushie. It's a bit of a controversial plushie, of course. Not everyone likes the idea of a pony turned into a Dixie Lou. Yes, but well, maybe she overdid it with annoying Starlight Glimmer. And Starlight Glimmer accidentally, or not so accidentally, shot a beam of magic at her. Maybe that's the result. Who knows? Who knows? We will never know for sure. We will never know for sure, but yeah, the color is matching. The color is matching, and yeah. So this plushie was made, I guess. And there she goes again. Some ponies wear clothing. Well, you know, which pony could wear a leather jacket? Right, it's Sunset Shimmer. It's Sunset Shimmer I'm talking about. Our artist knows. Our artist always knows where he puts the plushies. Thank you. Oh. I think this plushie is large enough to see her even from the upper ranks. Sunset Shimmer as in Equestria Girls, in the first Equestria Girls movie. No, but just as a pony. As her pony self, well, I guess while riding her motorbike, she just rode through the portal back to Equestria, and that's what happened. Of course, it's certificate later, it's fox leather. No animal, I was told, no animal had to die for this plushie or for its clothing. So, Sunset Shimmer. Just to get her back, thank you. Well, during last PlushieCon, or after last PlushieCon, we were told in the feedback that we put the main six too much in the foreground. And we were neglecting too much of the OCs, of the own characters, of the mascots. People said, yeah, it's nice always to see the same Fluttershy's, to see the same rainbow dashes, but yeah, we've seen them like a million times. Why don't you feature more of the OCs? Okay, we listened. You may see it up there. The main six are still there, but now they are the supporting characters, kind of supporting characters. We put all kinds of OCs in the foreground, so everyone should, I guess, have a chance to find this OC, or to find a pony that comes from some meme or from somewhere. Just right here, we have something. We have Nasa Pony. Nasa Pony, an industrial plushie, made by Olifactory. I think it must be an Olifactory plushie. It's Olifactory, yeah. Ah, yes, I get it. So, the plushie, the OC of NASA. Okay, I don't know how this came into existence. I don't know everything, but yeah, it's of course interesting. It's of course interesting to see, and yes, there are many NASA plushies. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 NASA plushies. I wonder if they encountered the Borg somewhere out there in space. We are the Borg. Prepare to be ponified. Resistance is futile. I don't know. But there are also personal OCs. I'm looking for a special personal OC. Where is it? Just a little moment. I think it was here. This guy. Yes, it's this guy. It's this guy. It's a bed pony. It's a bed pony, as you can see. Yeah. Yes. OC, all right. But what's so special about him? Well, It's nothing you can directly see, but you can hear it. You can hear it. Just get on that microphone, please. Do you hear something? Not me snapping the microphone. If you snap his legs together, his legs are, as you, I think you can see it, they are heavy. They are kind of heavy. You can ride him on your shoulder. Won't fall down because of the heavy legs. What's in this heavy legs? They are still flexible. These legs are, now my cards, these legs are filled with airsoft BBs 6mm. Airsoft BBs 6mm, not used for airsoft shooting. Airsoft is some sort of shooting thing, but yeah, you almost don't hear it in this huge room, but it was really impressive when I was shown it down there. Yeah. Heavy plushie, heavy OC, with interesting filling, interesting stuffing, not the usual wool stuffing or the usual soft stuffing. It is also there, not the whole pony is filled with airsoft, but the legs are what makes them heavy and what makes the plushie good to transport on your shoulder. Interesting thing, I think. Where is it been? Here? Right, I leave that for you. Yes, I leave that for you. So, what else do we have? We have this one, we have this one, we have this one, we have this one. Should I have been through with all my cards? Should I really be through with all the cards? Yes, it almost looks so. It almost looks that way. Okay. Oh, of course we have more plushies. One plushie. We don't have her at PlushieCon for the first time, but a plushie that's always popular. And it's even a Show-canon plushie. That's not something random from some random fanfiction. No. This plushie actually was in the show. Oh, right. Come up, my friend, come up here. Here is your microphone. Here's your microphone. What do you have for us?
Well, is it on? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So this is what happened in the one dimension. This is what happened in the other dimension.
Just let's talk a little stroll across the stage. Don't leave us yet. Now, this plushie, how was this made? Do you know how this was made?
Yeah, this is actually made by me from 2 cheap AliExpress plushies.
I see.
It was before I was into plushie making myself.
I see. So you kind of made it yourself, but you sacrificed to Asia plushies. Okay,
Yes.
okay. Well, one could say the Asia plushies lived on as a Leibon, and yeah, does this even have a name?
Bun.
Bimble. A Bimble plushie, yeah. Not the first time at PlushieCon, as I see, but it's always nice to see, always an interesting sight. And well,
It's been to many conventions all over the world right now.
how have the reactions been? Tell us about the reactions.
Always a bit the same. What the beep is that? The cringe, but I love it.
I can well imagine. Well, if princesses do dream of magical sheep, might the princess dream of magic sheep too? Who knows? Who can say that for sure? I think it's after 10, so we can show that we can say that.
Yeah.
Right, thank you for being here with us. Well, there are always well-known characters. But what about an alter ego of well-known characters? You all know Princess Celestia, and you all know Fluttershy. But do you know their Kirin alter egos? Too bad they have never made it into the show. But if they had made it into the show, maybe that's what they have looked like. Kirin last year and Flutter last year, I guess. I could have looked into the database for the actual names, what they were under it. Yeah, no, database is not here at the moment. Okay. So, these are the Kirin alter egos. You always see them on the internet, on fan art. Oh. That's how they look as plushies. Whoops, you stay here. You stay here. Oh, right. That was the teeny tiny pony, the teeny tiny My Little Stony. Not My Little Ketchup, but My Little Pony. My Little Stony. So. Oh, you want to say something about this plushie? Okay. Yes. Hands over and mic over to Meganium.
Finally, I get the mic again. Hello there. Probably you know Saddle Row Review, the episode, Season 6, Episode 9, and, well, there was a pony dancing on the dance floor, a pink one, and not more than maybe a few seconds screen time, but plushies with a few seconds screen time get plushies like this. This is Pacific Glow, with the glow sticks, you see. She looks really, really beautiful, really cute. And actually I haven't found any other background pony like her. I guess she has only a few seconds screen time, and yeah, that's why I chose her for your presentation. Look! Yeah. Take pictures, come. Oh. I go low. I'm not a photo guy. And here's one as well, but the last one. Too bad it's not Golden Harvest. All right.
Oh, okay. So, what else ponies do we have? Oh, the guy with the plushes made it down here. Okay, that's interesting. He's now down here. Yes. You see the mascot plushies. Oh, I see something really cute. Some ponies are always tired. Oh. Living plushies. Hi there. Ah, that's your ears. Your ears as plushies. Your ears as separate plushies. Okay. No, you have ripped off your ears. Oh no, we can't do that. We can't have ripped off ears. Oh wait. Let me put them. Flop. Whoa. They sit. Yeah. Really firmly. They sit really firmly. Derpy is glowing with happiness. Would you care for a little walk over the stage? Yes. So you're welcome to come over to the stage. So these are the living plushies. The living Derpy. One step up. Right ahead. One step up. Okay, you're up. To the left. down. Down. Oh, that was me. That was me. Right. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, liebe Plushies. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Of course, we have a new generation of ponies. Some of you may have already seen it. My Little Pony, a new generation, yeah, a fitting name, what a fitting name. Also known as G5, Generation 5. Yeah, of course, there are also plushies of them. Yes, you can see them here. Izzy seems to be quite popular. Izzy Moonbow, our most chaotic and our most energetic character. What do I see here? A hornball Izzy. A hornball Izzy. Let's take her out. Let's take her here. He even has this little, what is this called? Roof lace? Has this little friendship roof lace, and has an actual hornball. It's a real tennis ball that's really stuffed. I don't know if it can be pulled off. I don't know. I won't try it on my own. Yes, but she looks like she wants to hug you. She looks like she wants to hug you. Hi, new friends. Hi, new friends. Here I go. Boop. Boop. Right on your camera. Right on your camera lens. You were blessed by Izzy. Have you already been fish pony found, I wonder? So, she wants to tuck in here. She wants to tuck in here. Yes. There are also the other G5 characters. Of course, you all know Sunny Star Scout. Yes. You know, Zephyrina. Zephyrina's all oops. Okay. Okay, the Zephyrina wants to come up with me. Zephyrina from Generation 5. Zip. Zip Storm. Whoa! That sounds like a fun. That sounds like Zip fans. What was that? Ah, I see. What about some magic? Magic mayonnaise? right. There also has been this meme. Small. Pip is small for whatever reason. A small Pip. I think this is actually the only Pip, right? Yes, almost looks that way. Yeah, Pip is so small. She can easily stand on Izzy. She can easily stand on Izzy, which is always an interesting sight. So, right. We have even more OCs. Some OCs even have a beautiful head. Today it's the first time I wear a topper, actually. Well, I guess this guy has his topper for a bit longer. Yep. There you go. And I see the classical topper hat. Really big. And I see a lot of signatures up here. Kazumi Evans, I see. Here, that's Michelle Preber. Who else do we have? Silvershield, yes. Lots of autographs. Let's see. Oops. I guess there isn't much to see. And won't really fit into the camera, but yes. These are the OCs that have even a scarf, even a classic scarf, and a beautiful hat. The most beautiful hat, so I'm not the only one who wears a topper tonight. So, let me put back here. Whoops. see here? What do I see here? I did not say, I did not see anything when you all were taking in the plushies. Of course, I could not see anything because it's too much with 631 plushies. Yeah, that's too much for one single person to see all. But what is this? What is this? Now I'm intrigued. Is this an Equestria girls, Trixie? Well, Trixie seems to be quite popular. What was that? What was that? You were yelling something here? Sophie's Crux later. Okay, yes. Thank you for that information. I think this is some kind of Equestria girls, little Equestria girls. Yes, always interesting. Mm-hmm. You're nodding? That's your plushie? That's your plushie? You want to tell us something about the plushie? Yeah. All right, thank you. I will put you under the camera. So even you in the upper rows can see something. Excuse me. No problem. No problem. There we are. The small and powerful Trixie. The teeny tiny little powerful Trixie. That is attached, and I can put it on her head actually, but yeah. Nice to have her here too. Nice to have her here. Something that's also new this year. We insisted that every plushie here is My Little Pony related. Every pony, every plushie had to be some kind of relation with My Little Pony, so no totally random plushies anymore. We listened to your feedback. And yeah, that's what you got. That's what you got. All right. Speaking about fabulous plushies earlier, what do I see here? Whoops. You don't fall off, please. Thank you. Is this a queen rarity? Because I think this tiara resembles a queen, or is worth of a queen. I think Queen Elizabeth in London sometimes wears something like this. We'll hold her high up to the lights. So high up in the lights, I think you see it sparkling, glittering magic. I thought you'd miss it. No, you did not disappoint. And let her sparkle a bit into the camera. There we are. Yeah. Sparkling fancy, worth of a queen rarity. Worth of the... What is this? I see some sort of interesting plushie, a semi-plushie running around here. Oh wait, where are you going? Why don't you come up here? Why don't you come up and show us what you got there? I am sure as can be. So are you a plushie actually? Okay. It's a bit quieter there. You made this yourself?
Yeah, I made this one myself.
Okay.
It's actually a joke. This is Stroopwafeltje, the mascot of PonyCon Holland. Anyway, come to PonyCon.
You heard him.
I found a hobby horse for €1.50 at a second-hand store, which was normally horse-faced. And immediately I thought, yeah, I know what I'm going to do with this one. It's nightmare fuel, but it's funny.
Why don't you have a little ride across the stage? Thank you once again. Thank you once again. This guy is full of creative ideas, full of creative, surprising ideas. Amazing. Amazing, and much more of an artist than I am. So, let's just get the rowdy back. Yeah, that's a very tight thing. And who is this? Spike is a doggo. Spike, my little doggy. Or something like that, I guess. Some people seem to like him. Where's my camera? Here. What was it again? Could he actually talk in his dog form? Could he really talk there? Not quite sure about it. So, where have you been? I found you somewhere. I think it was here. Yep, I think it was at this place. So, you've always been there. What about you? Are you stoned? Are you a stoned plushie? Look at the dreamy eyes. Look at the dreamy, happy eyes of this plushie. It's actually a mascot of a well-known, famous German meme cafe of Café Chichash. Do you have some representative from Café Chichash in here? Looking around? No? No representative from the Café Chichash? Oh, too bad. Too bad. They could have told you better than I what Café Chichash is all about. Well, basically it's a big party. And this is Nettle Vienna, the mascot of the Café Chichash, of the party cafe. I think they even had a banner there. Did they? Yes. You can see Nettle Vienna at this banner on the left side. There she is. There she is. In some painted version, and here is the plushie version. That's the plushie version. I wonder where she wears this dress. I will not investigate. I will not investigate any further. Yeah, I think you can imagine. I think you can well imagine. So, let's have a look at my very new clock. Well, I've shown you a lot of plushies. I've talked about a lot of plushies. Well, I think it's time for a little Q&A, for a little question and answer. If someone has any questions about PlushieCon, about this special PlushieCon, about this event here, well, maybe now's a good time to ask them, if someone has any questions. You do. You seem to have a question. You seem to have a question, right there. Yeah?
Okay. How come it was 631 plushies this year?
What do you want to what?
In GalaCon 2019, we had 800.
Yes, in GalaCon 2019 there were 800, all right. But you see, in 2019, there were 130 plushies from one single owner alone. One single owner coming from the Netherlands, and carrying 130 plushies. That's a lot of logistical effort. And it's not surprising here, he won't take that really huge logistical effort on himself anytime. If you add them in your mind to the 631 we currently have, we would have been at around 760, which is almost this number. It's a surprisingly high number in my eyes, in my point of view, surprisingly high still, because you see many people can't afford to travel anymore. They can travel is expensive. Ludwigsburg is beautiful, but rather expensive city, let's face it. So as far as I know, there are almost as many attendees as back then, but not quite as many. Some people also have restrictions when it comes to luggage, when it comes to carrying luggage on aircraft, on the airlines. The airlines have become pretty strict and pretty narrow-headed on baggage allowance. So it's still a good number, I think. But thank you for your question.
I'm just gonna take here's a question. I'll just go to
You are my runner. You are my run around guy. You are my run around guy. I said, perfect. Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
So, since this is my first time at GalaCon and first seeing this many plushies, I have to ask, what is the secret to gaining so much money to have this many plushies? What is the secret? I must know.
I would like to know that myself. Since these aren't all my own plushies. This is not my own private collection, of course. It's hard to estimate the value, to estimate the monetary value. You see, PlushieCon has never been about the monetary value. It has always been about the idealistic values of plushies. That's why we always have industrial plushies. We will keep to have industrial plushies also in the future, not just handmade ones. Of course, there are the expensive handmade ones you can see in the first row. If I would have to estimate, $250,000 to €500,000 what's standing around here, I guess. Something like this.
I think that's a fair estimation.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
We all have our secrets. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any more questions?
So how many people have donated to PlushieCon this year? How many people's plushies are up here?
This is a question that's really hard to answer for me, actually. Because you see, we had some technical issues. I have to admit it. I ask everyone I apologize for any inconveniences. In our software, we have a function that's called adding plushies to an existing registration. It turned out that it was quite a popular function, but unfortunately it didn't work today. It didn't work for some reasons we still haven't figured out completely. So every registration had to be made from scratch as a new registration. I know that was inconvenient. It was very inconvenient. I'm very grateful for all who understood, for all who got through the trouble of entering all the personal data time and again. But that's why I can't really give a number. I only can give a very rough estimate. I think, in fact, it should have been about 100 to 120 owners. I think that's a fair estimate. Any more questions? I think I've seen someone up there, yes?
Hello. There are 631 plushies. How many different characters are there?
Tough question. That's a really good question. I will know the real number only when I count out all the plushies manually, after GalaCon, of course. But Meganium, our artist, what do you think? How many different characters do we actually have? What would you say? Hard to tell, yeah, he also says it's hard to tell. It's not something that I could easily look up into the database, because you see, there are many ponies that we haven't as a pre-selection in the database, where people have to enter the name manually. So, last time I've seen very creative name entries for one and the same pony. You know Tempest Shadow? I had one Tempest Shadow in the database. I had one First Pop Berry Twist / Tempest Shadow in the database. I had one Fizzly Pop Berry Twist. That was always one word. A Fizzly Pop Berry Twist. Well, our software isn't an artificial intelligence. It's basically a counting machine. It makes sure, of course, that everyone gets his plushie back. We always did it. We always managed that. But yeah. Things like that make it really hard to tell without a manual counting of all the plushies, and yeah, that's something I can only publish afterwards in about maybe 2 or 3 weeks when I had the chance to count everything out. Do you follow me on Twitter? Do you have Twitter? Okay, I will announce it on Twitter, on the PlushieCon account on Twitter. As far as I know, this account is somehow connected to Facebook. Don't ask me about the details. I don't know about these details. And the statistics will be published. I will put a link to the statistics as soon as they are completely ready to publish. Thank you. Yes, please. I'm listening.
Is there a Kappa plushie?
Huh?
Is there a plushie for Kappa, the cat?
For who again?
Is there a plushie of Kappa the cat from Leopard?
Kappa the cat. Kappa the cat. Do we have Kappa the cat? Do we have Kappa the cat today? Yeah, Kappa the cat from the movie. No, not today. Today not. I remember last time we had it. We actually had that plushie. Yes, but today it's not present. Today it's not here with us. Yeah, yes, if you have someone, yes, just ask ahead.
I'm curious, what is the smallest plushie out of all of them?
The smallest one, yes. Just come a little closer. Just come closer. You won't see it from this distance. You won't see it from this distance. My very little stony. I think it's no, that's actually an OC. That's actually an OC from the QD mark. Yeah. It was, yes. They even used our PDF file. It was even our PDF file was used and was reduced in size. It's so tiny I can barely see it with my eyes. But
Bring it on the big screen.
I bring it on big screen for you. I'll do this. There it is. There it is. You see my hand in comparison, in size comparison? Okay, I don't have this big hands. Oops. I hope it's visible. Oh, there we have it. My little stony. My little stony of them all. Beep. Careful, it won't get lost. No, we never lost any plushie. We never lost any plushie. Ah? I see some talking, but I don't hear anything. Yes. I don't know what I could trade them off. And some of those plushies are actually my own, yes. But I would not trade them. I would not really trade them off.
Hello. Yes. Can we make a trade offer? I like to have all of these plushies, and in return, you have my pony NFT collection. What do you think? Not that. I'll pay all of these in credit. 9% interest rate in a period of 10 years. All of these plushies. What do you think?
How about...
Precisely.
You heard it. You heard it. I don't have to speak it out. Sorry, but... No, not sorry.
I will consider this trade offer. Thank you very much for your time and for our business.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And as always, I have to point out that all that you can see here, the whole PlushieCon thing, is not a single effort of me. It's not a single thing of me. It's the effort of all of my team who make that happen. My team behind me, seen it. My team behind me works months in advance. We all work months in advance to plan all this, to plan improvements, to plan actualizations of the software, to test it all. It's a lot of testing in advance. Yeah, that's a combined effort of Team PlushieCon. So all the love, all the applause, all, of course, goes to them. Of course, goes to them. My technician doesn't want to be on the stage. That's fine with me. You've already seen Megonium. See? Maggie? Megonium? If he is, I just... there he is. The setup artist, the color artist, the guy with the colorful eye, with the eye for the color. I don't know if it's actually colorful. Yeah, hard to tell.
Like green, red.
But he's who else? Okay, yeah. Not that many present. Not that many that are present here. Of course, it's not mandatory. The rest is gone. Yes, the rest is gone. So, where's my microphone guy? Rhino Scratch over there has a question. And, there's another question? Okay.
So, I've got two questions, if that's okay with you. So, the first question would be, which of the main 6 members has the most plushies portrayed today?
Right, yes. As always, Fluttershy with all the variants, because there are variants of Fluttershy. You see Flutterbed, or earlier you have seen, God, Fluttershy, life is so boring. You see the different versions of the Fluttershys. There are also different versions, of course, of Rainbow Dash. And as always, they are very close. It's a very tight race.
And the second question would be, which was the most unique plushie you encountered this evening? You know, the most special features or special looks, the most unique one.
The most unique one? That's I think there are several unique ones. You see, I featured the great and powerful Dixie earlier, which is quite, yes. Or Boxy is also, or the foodies. So it's really hard to make a choice and to really put your finger on and say, this special one, this very one is the most unique ones. I've never seen a Dixie before, a great and powerful, not even a great and powerful. I've never seen a Boxy before, and I didn't really know what foodies were all about. Yes, I've never seen a glow in the dark, a glow in the power bank dark Rainbow Dash before, so yes, most of them are unique. And of course, to the owner, every plushie is unique, every plushie is special. You see, there's a little story, there's a little anecdote. Today at the registration, when I was working at the registration, a guy came up with a Rainbow Dash. He said, I'm almost ashamed of this plushie. I'm almost ashamed of this plushie. It was a Build-A-Bear, I think. Must have been a Build-A-Bear Rainbow Dash. I'm always ashamed of it. I see all the other people with their fancy handmade plushies. I only have this cheap plushie. I only have this cheap thing. But it was a gift. Okay. And you see, this is what makes this unique Rainbow Dash that may on first glance not look like something special. What makes it so special for this guy? It was a gift for him. And who are we to judge it? So every plushie is special. That's what PlushieCon is all about in the end. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I have two questions. The first one, how many ponies here do have blebs? Blems?
Their tongue sticking out.
The tongue sticking out.
This is an interesting question. This is an interesting question. We didn't separately register for that, and we didn't separately ask for it. Let's see. Here I see one. Oops. Here I see a tiny one, a teeny tiny. Oops. Luna also does.
And my second question, how many Fallout Equestria plushies do we have?
How many Fallout Equestria plushies? Okay, let's see if I can answer that. There has to be a Fallout Equestria section somewhere here. I see a Calamity Deadshot. I think this character here, I think this is a character that's also from Fallout Equestria, I was told to. Not quite sure. Megonium, where is he? Where is he? I didn't see him. Those three, yes. This is the Fallout Equestria section. So yes, that's 1, 2, 3. No, this one is possible. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, about 10 to 15. 10 to 15, I guess. I will count them out. As I told earlier, I will count them out manually. We even have an own category. We have our own category for Fallout Equestria. And if they were registered properly under this category, and not just as some personal OC, then I will find them. I have to admit I'm not an expert for the Fallout Equestria universe. I'm not that big of an expert. I know a few main characters, but I don't know all of the sidelines. But if they are entered correctly, I will count them out manually, and I will publish it in the all statistics that will be put in this category. Right now, my estimate would be about 10 to 15. Thank you for the question. Any more questions? Where's my microphone guy? There you are, yes.
I'm going to be asking his question on behalf. What is the most memorable plushie throughout all the years? What plushie do you remember the most that keeps coming back?
A plushie that keeps coming back?
Yeah.
Yes. I can show you if I find it. Where is my old friend Apple Dash? Where is my old friend Apple Dash? Whoever looks will find. Yeah. Yep. Oops. No idea where she's hidden. Where she is hidden here? Yeah. This plushie. I think we had it at the very first PlushieCon in 2015. Apple Dash. Even signed by Ashley Ball. It hasn't been signed by Ashley Ball back then. This is a recurring guest. This is a plushie coming back quite often. It's sort of a wristband collector. What do we have here? This is PlushieCon from I don't even know from when this is. This is from Equestria 2019. This is from today. This is from GalaCon 2018. Yes. Yes, this plushie comes back quite often, and this is the most memorable plushie I think there is. I think that I've seen in all those years. Thank you.
Here's a question. I'm sure everybody's thought this before. Have you ever stopped to wonder how much money is sitting on these tables? I'm 1,000,000% certain that you could buy a house in Manchester cash with if you added up all the value of all these plushies.
That's actually an interesting question. We never calculated it because we never asked for the price of a plushie. You see, it's hard to tell because some people get a plushie as a gift. With how much money would you value that? Would you value the gift with €5 or would you value the gift with €5,000? Hard to calculate. But guessing, estimating from the value and from the prices that I've seen in the vendor hall and from the prices that I've seen on the internet for the industrial plushies, my estimate would be something between 250,000 and 500,000 euros. I don't know if that is enough for a house in Manchester. Oh, wow. It probably is. Wow. Oh, okay. I would have guessed houses are more expensive there. Okay, a small house maybe.
Okay, I just want to confirm. Is it true that Applejack has the least plushies from all the main six?
I'd say yes. If I look through the section, you see we have quite a lot of Pinkie Pies. We have quite a lot of Twilights. Fluttershy, of course, is one of the most popular characters. Rainbow Dash, of course, is another one, the rarity too. Yes, there are very few Applejacks actually here. Yes, I'd say she's kind of the background main six bone, if you could call her that way. What's going on there? Forming a queue for photos, or what's... Oh yeah, yes, of course. Of course. Yes, I see a lot of movement in the room. We thought it would be best for the photographers. You see, first row is blocked. First row is blocked for safety and security reasons. Would be best if the photographers came down on this side, move along through this second row, and move up to the other side again, so everyone has a chance of taking photos and of taking their videos. Careful.
Thanks.
Yes. Thank you. Sometimes we even have mysterious characters. Do you know what a mysterious character is? It's a character. It can't be said clearly who he is, who he really is. That's another recurring guest, because earlier we had the question for recurring guests, recurring plushies. Ne'er-do-well, whoever remembers this episode. It was in season 2, long time ago, the mysterious ne'er-do-well. Well, here she is as a plushie. And who knows if this, whom of the main 6 or who of the main 5 in this case, Merduel is. Can any of you tell? I can't. I can't. It just remains a secret. She just remains a mystery. Mysterious Merduel. As I said, I don't even know if anyone remembers the episode. It was a long time ago. It was a very long time ago. Ah, right. We can also show it on the big screen. There she is. There she is. Oops, there she is. Another mysterious character I see in here. I don't know if from above you even see a pony standing here. Do you see a pony standing here? Or do you only see a black void? Come here. Come here, my friend. The darkness of the night. I just see the sign of the New Lunar Republic. This is a real mysterious character, ain't it? Yes, it is an OC, all right. It is a personal OC, all right. Yes, he's just, for reasons, not allowed to show his true self. To show his true self, but still wanted to be at PlushieCon. Yes. So he's here just saying he's part of the New Lunar Republic. This is one mysterious plushie. This is one mysterious plushie, all right. And you're the speaker. Yes. If there are any questions, just go ahead. Just go ahead. There just haven't been any questions, so I figured there won't be any. So, mysterious guy, you're staying here. Mr. Mystery. I'm listening.
So, can you do me a favor and take a glance at the Anonphilis or the NASA Pony plushies for that matter? Even though they're like produced in the, by the same factory, they're both Ollie factory and they're all from the same run. Are you able to see that like each of them has their slightly different personality?
Of course, yes.
Can you take a glance and see if you can see how each of them have their little slight differences that like each give them somewhat of a unique personality?
Even some slight differences in the olfactories. It's a bit tricky. It can be tricky. I know it from other plushies that also are industrials. I know it from the Canni sodas. When I compared the two Canni sodas, yes, I think there are little differences. These are industrial mates, obviously. So let's go to just go to the camera so you can have a better look. I think if you look very close, you see there are differences, even if they meant to look absolutely the same. And yeah, it's basically the same with the olfactories. The olfactories are made even more precise, even more industrial. Here you have a lot of olfactories here, of the NASA bones. Well, some have a bit thicker face, some have a bit thinner face, some are a little bit higher, some are a little bit lower. Yes. So yes, there are small differences. There are small differences indeed that can be seen if you have a very close eye. If you have a very, very close eye to it. Aha. Okay. Off I should go. Off I should go. Right. Any more questions?
We have a question.
The last question here. Can we have a train the next time to drive all the plushies around in the hallway? What do you think?
That was too far away. That was too far away from the microphone.
If it is possible that we can have a train to go around the hall with all the plushies.
Train to go around the plushies? I don't know how. I don't know how that's supposed to work. Do you have a little train going on here or something like that?
Just everywhere.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's better for everyone, and especially for the nurse of the plushie owners, if there aren't any trains running around here, any high-speed trains maybe even, or maybe some dirty diesel trains or something like that. I don't think that would be such a pretty idea. Well, if someone has a model of the Friendship Express, well, maybe that would be an idea. The Friendship Express, that one's on electric power, of course. I guess that would be an idea. I don't know if such a toy exists. Maybe it does. If it's powered, that's the other question. Or if it's just a standstill model. That would actually be an idea if there's enough space on stage. Today is enough space. Today's enough space. Last time there wasn't nearly enough space. Yeah. Well, nice idea. Nice idea anyway.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, last question? Ah, yeah. Yes, of course. Of course. That was not a question, that's a request. So that's the pony with the air BBs. The airsoft 6mm BBs. I just can stand still. I just can stand still here on the light. With the plushie calmly and steadily sitting on my shoulder. Feel the lights, yes. I do feel them. I guess it's not only because of the lights, but it's, yeah, pretty warm. It's summer. It's the middle of summer. Oops. You stay here. You stay here, my friend. Stay here, my friend. Let's go over here. So, right there we are.
We have another question?
Anyone for the last question? Yes?
Did it ever happen that someone gave the plushies to you but didn't came back the next day to get it back?
Yes, actually.
And
yes.
what did you do then with it?
That happens at nearly every convention we are at. That people forget to claim their plushies back. So we have the number. We have the number of the owners. I remember from Equestria 2019. There was a plushie at Equestria. We don't ask for the personal data, because at Equestria, you see the ticket number is assigned to a real person, which is not the case at GalaCon, but at Equestria it is. So we had the ticket, we had the number of the plushie, we had the plushie, but no one claimed it back. So for closing ceremony, I went up to James, told him about it. He looked into his database, found it, and yeah, he just called out for the owner during closing ceremony. Yes, he came running on stage and so got his plushie back. It was, I think, only one time at GalaCon 2016, 17 or something like that. An owner had many plushies. Yeah, he forgot one Flufflepuff. Okay, yes, it was a bit chaotic, it was a bit much. We realized, okay, this plushie can only belong to this owner, but he was already gone, unfortunately. I sent it to him the next day, he had it on Tuesday. But 99.9% of all owners claim their plushies back in time. It's on very rare occasions only. So, okay, very last question, and then I was just told that time is up. But please go on.
Hello. I want to ask, how many plushies do you own personally? I want to know if I own more or less than you.
I think if I remember correctly, it must be 29. 29 plushies personally. But here at GalaCon I only have 28 with me. I only have 28 with me from teeny tiny keychains to up to a big Celestia, to a rather big Celestia in the background. She's standing in the background, yes, I see her there. Every size is there, but I don't go for more plushies because space in my rooms is running out. And if I would continue to collect plushies, you see, the ponies would throw me first out of bed and then out of my rooms, which wouldn't be in the inventor's mind. So, thank you for the question. So guys, I'd say that was it. Thank you all for visiting us. Should be on already. Bitteschön, yes.
Just one more question from me. Does someone have something like a panorama, the 360 degrees cameras? Last time we used one. Do you remember?
Last time?
Those panorama cameras.
That are turning around.
Yeah, like Google Street View, Google Street View like cameras.
Yes,
Does someone have one? Probably. Who wants to take pictures? Yeah, because someone asked me if there's something like a panoramic view for all the plushies here. Ah, volunteer? 180 degrees. Is that enough? Where is it? Where is he?
I don't know. That's
somebody asked me about it.
So,
but sure, you could take pictures, yeah.
That's
sure.
That's very modern technology, and I don't know much about that.
Yeah, okay.
360, that was some standalone model that was spinning around for 5 minutes.
Yeah, some alien camera or something like that. Yeah.
Or something like this, yes. So I'd say, on behalf of my team, thank you all for being here tonight. Yeah, I'd say, let's call it a night then. You're welcome to finish your photos, but then we have to wrap up everything, and tomorrow on day it's handing back out the plushies. Yes, what's this?